at the line for two.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Harden kicks to Lawson. To stop the run. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Motiejunas from outside the arc. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 2.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. But spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Five seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Ariza. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Timeout called, Cleveland. 'Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Folks, we couldn't decide a winner in regulation, and we're getting set for the jump ball to start overtime. So the Rockets win the tip, and no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by James.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Here's Lawson. Passes it to Howard. They get a hand on it, so it's Cleveland again turning it over. It's LeBron with the drive. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 31 points for LeBron.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Smith kicks to Love. Harden against Thompson. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
5 on the clock. Love the pass to James. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Love grabs the board.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And another miss by Cleveland. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. It's stolen by Smith. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Houston on D, trailing by 2. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Pass to Ariza. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Smith. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Now here's James. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shot clock at 6. Nails it!
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Harden kicks to Howard.
Cleveland foul call. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Dwight Howard.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he gets them both. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
With this much time remaining, they should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
And so here is Houston. The 3 from Harden. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. Timeout called the Cavaliers. The score knotted at 68. 1 second left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And so here's Cleveland. Smith kicks to Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 19 points for Kyrie Irving. The Rockets trail. Lawson up top, covered by Irving. Unis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And the second free throw, good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. Outside Irving. To the paint. Moniunas with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Here's
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Moniunas kicks to Howard and stolen by Love. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Thompson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
James dishes to Smith, and he dunks it down.
The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chairs.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates? Not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
Here's James. James Harden picking up that last basket. Unloads from 9. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Love, no luck.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And stolen by Howard. Lawson kicks to Ariza. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And that's now 21 points for Ariza.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Great D that time from Lawson.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Good work defensively by Smith. And so it's Cleveland with it. They've led by as much as 10.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Good!
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
It's Harden with the drive. Moniunas has the open look. Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. When they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Houston. Watson the pass to Ariza. From past the arc. The 3 won't fall. And Howard with the stuff. And it's all knotted up.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Now here's LeBron. Yes!
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now a timeout called by Houston. What's your take?
Their only chance here is to lob it towards the basket and go for the tip in. There's not enough time left to catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow win for the Capitals.
LeBron, no player has to endure the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do on a nightly basis. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, this guy is extraordinary.
Thank you, Dory.